Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenville Flies Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z. Birdside. With me, as always, all the boys are in the building. We've got my main man, Angry John. I'm not used to John being right here. I was going to call it Angry John. What's up, John?
What's up?
We got my main man, Polish Hill Kenny. What up, Kenny?
What's up, boys?
And then we got Concrete Cock, Big Dick Schulz in the building.
What, I ain't your main man neither, dude?
Main,
yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
You didn't say we have big dicks.
We're in
I'd rather taking that.
I'd rather have a big dick than be a main man.
We're in a new spot. We moved from ID Labs. We're at the Derby. So yeah, this is our first time recording here. So if there's any bugs to the episode, please feel free to bitch in the comments like you guys usually do about everything.
Yeah, blend on eagle tits.
So announcements this week. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Miracle Movers, who no longer sponsors the podcast. Thanks, guys. They sponsored it for a while. Haven't sponsored us in about a year, but
Been running ads on it.
yeah. How about this? It's my man Justin Mulcahy, Just Walls, who's Auto and Sons, and Giuseppe and Sons. That's what your name is, right?
Giuseppe and Son Construction.
Yeah, great guys. Give them a call. You need anything, walls, landscaping, driveways, whatever you need, call them 3. But don't call Miracle Movers, they're out of business.
They wouldn't even help us move here.
Yeah. Yeah, so can you guys give us a fucking hand with this? I got a comedy show coming up on July 25th at the Square Hill Sports Bar. It's me, Jeff Conkle, Bill Crawford, a couple special guests. Tickets available on Eventbrite. Doors open at 7, shows at 8. It would really be a big help if you're coming to the show to buy your tickets now. I know sometimes people hit me up like, hey, I'm coming. If you really are, I appreciate it. If you're just telling me that to make me feel better, it doesn't really help much. But if you are coming, grab your tickets because then we get a better idea on how many people are going to be there and if we have to actually add more seating to it. I think it should be a big show. So, all right. How was everybody's 4th?
Fantastic.
Good time.
Yeah, law drinking.
God bless America.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of my favorite freaking holidays.
I think it most
the 3 ingredients for a good 4th, right, Jules?
No, what is it?
They're your ingredients. Have to great. Fireworks, booze, and cocaine.
Oh, yeah, that's God bless America.
Yeah. Goddamn right.
Yeah, I was up, I went up to, Lynn Run State Park. I was up there, dude. We let off, 3 giant eagle fireworks, and the county police were fucking...
Really?
Just did laps. I'm like, okay. Girls, you can play with sparklers. Everything else we got to put away.
You fucking serious?
Dude, they were fucking like flies on shit, man. They came up there deep, too.
I did feel shitty that I didn't get to see a good firework display this year.
I can't waste all this cocaine on these shitty fireworks. You gotta put this away. I can't have the cops coming in.
See helicopters? Yeah, it was still a good time, though. You know what I mean? Nothing better than fucking cooking out on the 4th of July. Ate a couple glizzies, a couple fucking burgers.
Mm-hmm.
My old man, he went all out. He brought his Blackstone out to the fucking picnic.
Yeah.
With a propane tank. We make a little smash burgers. It was fucking A-okay with me.
Can't go wrong.
You guys just drive home all drunk that night.
No, Rosa doesn't drink. So
Oh, yeah, that helps.
She just drives like she's drunk.
Honestly, if I'm not drunk, she can't drive. You know what I mean? I'll take care of business.
I mean, she's a woman, so.
Yeah, dude, I'm like, girls, you go in the 3rd row. I'm gonna sit in the 2nd row. We'll let me and my dog will be in the 2nd row. Let God be our co-pilot.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Dude, like you see her on the turnpike. Jesus Christ,
dude! I started working fucking here on the weekends at night doing security. Dude, after watching Roadhouse a couple of times, I can't wait for someone to get out here.
You're hoping someone gets out of line, dude.
Yeah, dude. There's just no trouble. You know what I mean? It's it's an easygoing security guard.
Yeah, we're in Lawrenceville, dude. It ain't like you're in fucking
I think
Gorefield.
Some dude started freak dancing on me. That was the weirdest thing that happened.
You got to get stabbed and find a hot doctor.
Dude's hitting on you the whole time.
Not really. No, not dude, but just one dude just started freak dancing. I mean, there was people dancing all around.
Did you lean into it?
Yeah, I'm not an asshole. You know what I mean? It's all
Yeah, show him some fucking respect.
Right.
It's my first day on the job. I don't want people to hate me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course I'm pussy popped on the knee.
Yeah, of course I fucking grinded up against him. I fucked them. You know what I mean?
Hey, this is what we do here today.
I don't want people to think I'm homophobic. You know what I mean?
It's not really what we pay you here for, but thanks.
Thank you.
Send them over with a smile on their face.
I didn't want to get a bad reputation. Like, yeah, that guy.
That new security guard, he's a real dick. He didn't even have sex with me last night.
I'm D-Bird 54. I'll do anybody.
Don't act like that was your name back in '86.
Yeah, so everyone had a good fourth. Fucking, that's awesome to hear. You got some golfing in.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to hear about it? Really wasn't that exciting.
No, I'm just saying, you got some golfing.
I would love to hear about it. John.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
What we
I hit the
got?
ball. I found it. I hit it again.
Right.
That happen every time you hit the ball?
Dude, so Joey Chestnut won the hot dog eating contest, won his, 17th title. He ate 70. He ate 70 dogs.
They said it was 70.5.
Well, see, the weird thing was you could gamble on it. You could gamble on it. And the over under, some places it was 71, and some places it was 70 and a half. It was so weird to finish at
So they
70
still
and a
didn't
half.
win.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
Well, it's a
still
push,
Yeah, fucking house wins.
So, like, I don't know. But if you had 71, you lost.
Right. If you had 72, you
That
fucking
half is just
cleaned up.
insult to injury that they threw on there.
I don't even know how you eat or how you bet on that. Like, it's like some weird offshore gambling.
But 70 would be a remarkable
I'll
feat.
fucking so fuck
I
up.
don't know how the fuck he doesn't choke to death.
I don't know.
I almost choked on one hot dog.
I wish he would.
He's a trained professional.
Yeah, just eating.
There's like
fucking-
chicks in the back.
He's just deep throating cocks. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is gross.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, he came back.
I mean, that's,
It gave me fucking indigestion.
I wonder
just
what he
watching
get.
that.
I wonder what he makes doing that.
So how long until you're allowed
No,
to throw up after that?
I think you need 10 minutes before you throw up.
does he throw up usually, or is he let?
Yeah, you got, dude. That's not natural.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
I
but
don't think, dude,
what-
I'm telling you, I don't think they.
you think he digested?
I
and
think
then-
you have. If you don't throw, you need at least like 10 minutes after the contest.
No.
And then if you throw, dude, all right. So if I won with 80 hot dogs and I start puking them out before they gave me the medal, that's a loss.
No, I'm saying I don't.
Like
I
the
don't think.
cameras
That,
are
I don't
off,
think. I don't think everyone pukes all them dogs.
No, I don't
out.
think
But
they're
what
all
if you
puking,
did?
but I think there's like a limit. You have
Oh,
to
yeah.
hold it down
Time it,
for.
right.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, you have to hold them down for probably a 10 piece before you fucking get the crown.
Right.
But I don't think the money's in the competition itself. The money's in the fucking sponsorships.
Sure.
Right.
That's why he went with that
The fame.
meatless, that impossible meat or whatever the fuck that soybean
Right.
fucking hot dogs is.
He took
For
a
the
year
money.
off, made some money, and then come
Came
back.
back and still reigned as king.
Well, Nathan pays him a ton of money and he gets a ton of money for appearances and cameo. He makes
Send him around all year like
Dude,
an
I
Olympic
heard-
athlete, except
He
he don't
makes-
have to wait every 4
he does
years.
He just
cameos?
sucked
Yeah.
dicks all
Yeah.
over the fucking tri-state area.
I ate 6 burgers once in a burger contest.
Did
I
you
had the
really?
meat sweats all night. I wish I would have.
Shut the fuck up. You're a competitive eater.
No, that
Remember,
one time.
remember Todd was a competitive eater?
Pre-surgery. I couldn't do it now. I'm lucky I could take 6 bites now.
But
Man.
there,
But-
yeah. Dude,
But then it was like I was in the bathroom at the bar thinking I'm going to drink after that. I'm like, I got to go home.
No, you're gonna have to go
I should
straight
have
to
just
liquor.
threw up. I would have been able to enjoy myself.
You're like a man.
the dude,
Yeah.
the dude we used to when we
I didn't wanna
first
hear
started doing
shit
the
about
podcast. This dude Todd, if you listen to the podcast, bro, you know Todd the Faithia is. We used to record at his house. He was a competitive eater. Like you were saying, he was throwing some crazy numbers out.
He was a big fella though.
He lost about, I think he lost about 150, 200
At
pounds.
least. He looks like a different dude, man. He looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was probably about 350 then.
You were?
Yeah.
Dude,
About
yeah, you and him
255
might be
now.
the before and after pictures.
Yeah.
dude, because Todd was a big fucking dude, and now he's Slim Shady. He lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, I used to be super fat, Kenny. I called that guy.
Super fat.
No, I call myself moderately fat, Kenny.
So second place they only had 46 hot dogs. So he fucking crushed them.
That's
There was a landslide.
You put it at 69 if you had any type of
he blamed it
sense.
on weather conditions. It's like he said, like 70 to 75 is like perfect temperature and a little bit of breeze.
Of course,
But once it
everybody
gets
knows
too
that.
Hot, like the hot dogs, like the buns get stale.
Yeah, perfect glizzy temperature.
That's probably
76.3
people that
degrees.
gambled on it should have took that into account.
I would fucking never
Like,
known.
dude, he's good on turf at 76.3 degrees. He can eat all the glizzies you put in front of him.
There's a wind in the east.
Yeah, right. If the wind's coming out of the southwest, he's a lock.
We got sent in some 4th of July videos this week. If you want to send in stories, videos, whatever, send them to us on Instagram, Facebook, or you can text them to 412-438-8358. You know, if you send it in, we'll try to cover it on the show. What's the first one here, Larry?
Yep.
Kenny sent this in?
Yep.
Don't say America. Nothing does, huh?
Starting off right.
It's just some
It just
dude-
looks like his boat's on fire.
Yeah.
Can't believe I was waiting for the
Boat's
weight to drop
broken
here
now.
this time.
Yeah, we go through the floor of the boat.
Yep, and the beer's off his tits.
Nipples of steel.
Stone Cold the beers. You got a pot.
I love how he's Stone Cold.
You know what I like? That he has the worst boat I've ever seen in my
Yeah,
life.
why he
it's,
put
it's like a
fucking
kayak with a
245
fucking
on
motor.
it.
Yeah, and then
245
and
on a
then he has
military
17
president.
bottle rockets there, and that's the 4th of July for him, dude.
And the dude's like, his mom's videotaping it.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm going to
She's
go
like,
ride.
Billy, you got one more set in you.
Sir, this one's from Yosh. This apparently happened in the area. It was a firework fail.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, they're always good.
Bro, stop!
Ooh.
Good for him.
Where's the money shot?
Oh.
Is your car on fire?
My fucking god!
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
Holy shit. What the
Pittsburgh
fuck?
police.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's still floor all crusty.
Look at this fucking guy.
He's like, so I was on my way to Burger King.
I was on my way from church, sir, and I had to handle from mass.
Look at the tits on that kid.
He needs a surgery. That fat fuck.
Yeah, he needs it, motherfucker. You better stab yourself in the stomach with an Ozempic.
Dude, the fucking,
Fat fuck, you ought to wear a sign.
dude, fucking, when a firework knocks over, dude, I mean, that didn't, I let it fall from the car. When a firework knocks over, dude, it's fucking the Wild Wild West.
No.
dude.
You remember when we were at my yard, we lit off that fucking mortar? You had those mortars. They were like literally like that Red Bull
Yeah.
can. We just put them in a pipe. Boom. And they're shooting into the fucking world. We shot one off, and then like 2 seconds later, like
Yeah.
3 Black Hawk helicopters come flying down the fucking river.
But, dude,
We're like, oh no.
there was a time I shot this thing off, it just fucking knocked over. And it was only like, it just started shooting. The rest of the time, it's shooting out the
Coming
side.
right at your mouth.
Dude, yeah, I was. After that, I wasn't allowed to light no more fireworks in my house. Like that was.
Maybe
so-
this is
Maybe not
we
do
should
that
put
one
a
in the living room.
pause.
It hit Addie. Like Addie was like she got definitely.
She
got
took
hit.
shrapnel.
She got hit with a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
she got 3rd-degree burns.
Yeah, I was like, she was like, that was the end of fireworks. in my house.
Michael, no.
Last week we were talking about movies and stuff.
Top
Like,
Gun.
Shit,
There's another one.
Shit that like people that like, and Eagle Tits never seen anything apparently.
You've never seen Top Gun
He
either?
doesn't have a TV.
If you didn't see Top Gun 1, I don't even want you to be here.
You better get the fuck out of here.
You should hear the list of the shit he didn't see.
Most
Well,
of the
you know
stuff came
what?
out when I was like 5.
Well, you
saw
heard
him.
it, right? Because you listened, because you weren't here.
Yeah, 'cause
right?
I'm a huge
Yeah.
listener. I seen that you did watch fucking Godfather.
Yeah, so I saw The
That's
Godfather.
good. That's
So
good.
what do you think?
That's
Okay.
fucking step one.
So I felt John's
Too
like
slow?
Italian anger. it is good.
With
It
the
is
Rosado
good.
Brothers.
It has a little bit of fat, I feel like, because I
Well,
watched the 3-hour version with
What the
commercials.
fuck did you say?
Yeah.
So
What do you mean
I-
Who
commercial?
the fuck watches
It was
commercials in
free.
2025?
On Tubi. It was free.
What a cheap prick.
But
Larry,
Send $1. I didn't fucking Venmo you $4 to watch it without commercials.
yeah.
So, but it's
Thanks,
a good
Sean.
movie. Took me longer than I care to admit that I didn't realize it was Al Pacino playing.
What?
Oh my God.
I wish I smoked cigarettes because I would pull one out on
Al
you right
Pacino
now.
was like 40 when I first started seeing him in movies.
You got to watch
I was-
2 now.
Yeah, no, I am this week.
All right.
But so like, what,
Don't watch
it's
commercials,
called The
dude.
Godfather. The Godfather isn't in it for most of the movie. Wasn't expecting that. Like I know all like the horse in the bed, all that stuff.
Well,
I didn't know he was going to.
Pacino
be
becomes the new
He
Godfather.
does, but I'm saying like the main.
It's passing
I
out
just,
a
like, I
torch.
did not
Oh,
expect like
Marlon
the-
Brando.
I
Oh,
didn't
he's
expect
giving
him
me-
to be gone the entire.
Dude, just
movie.
watch it 200 more times. You
He's
understand?
giving me agita
Hey,
just thinking
no, it's
about
long. No,
it.
it's long. Great on building tension. One downer. the Italian scene in the restaurant, they don't do the subtitles, so you don't know what they're saying.
Well, see, that's where you got
I
to
thought my
go.
TV was messed
You
up.
gotta
I
be
spent
a
about
lot-
a minute.
You want a little history,
There's
Eagle
three-
Tits?
there's-
Al Pacino was about to be recast until they shot that scene.
Yeah.
That's what kept him his
Listen,
fucking
that threw me
job.
off.
Made his
There's
career
three
was that scene right
sentences
there.
Out of American.
Wait, say that again.
They were thinking about recasting Al Pacino. They didn't like him until they saw something in him in that scene. Then fucking
Well, he had that
what's his
crazy
face?
look in his
Coppola.
eye.
He's just
said
basically
that
saying,
scene made him.
leave my father alone. You need to leave my father alone. That's it.
He's like,
What
what
I
I
want,
want.
I just
what's
meant-
most important to me is that my father not be bothered anymore.
That's
They
it.
don't even know that that's a fucking direct line. Jesus Christ, Eagle Tits.
But good movie. A little,
2 shots in the head
little
apiece,
fat
no
on it,
chance.
but good movie. I'm gonna watch the
A
second
little
one.
fat on it
this
because you
week.
watch
I'm
your
excited.
commercials. It was
Fat.
on your brain.
Two is two's better than one. I like
We'll give you,
I like
we'll
two.
give
I
you
like
$1
two.
before we leave, Eagle Tits. You can watch 2 for fucking $4
Yeah.
right
Go
commercials.
on my Prime. You'll be just fine, dude. He watch it on
Hey, Tubi
TBS.
is a quality service.
Tubi.
You can't,
Pluto, my bad.
you
Pluto.
can't fast forward through
You're
the
fucking
commercials.
from Pluto. You ain't seen The Godfather until 2025.
Only because we made him.
Yeah.
we got some
Made an offer, you don't refuse, you know?
Pittsburgh stuff here. Tim and Cheryl's Bucco board drama continues. The other episode, Tim apologized for kissing Cheryl's sister in a recent game. The board said, Tim, Cheryl won't take my calls. Did you tell her something? Her sister. That's pretty funny. It's obviously a fucking bit.
Right.
I mean, at this point, yeah, it's
Well, we
a
had
funny
a
bit.
picture of them later in the episode, too. We had Cheryl and Tim.
Oh,
in that
yeah. I
picture.
forgot we had what Cheryl and the boyfriend looked like.
Yeah.
Oh, they gotta be.
So what was it? Wait,
Yes.
Yeah.
did you wait? It said she won't take my calls after the apology?
Yeah,
That
the
was just
sister
read?
saying that.
I missed- oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
So just drink the shot. Just drink
I
it.
sip
Hey,
it,
it
man.
bothers me.
Sip
Just
it.
drink it.
Damn,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have
And he wants
one,
to get
dude.
another.
Yeah.
They made more.
Yeah.
This ain't the only one, dog.
Sick bastard.
Fuck, I enjoy
You
it.
drink it for the flavor.
I do, matter of fact.
Yeah, Pittsburgh Scanner.
That is good.
Troy Hill, Lautner Street. Caller said that the stairs to their residence collapsed, and now they're stuck inside. Dude, that's fucked up. Like,
Oh, they live in the basement.
They-
They were like upstairs,
Oh, yeah.
stairs collapsed, and now we're stuck in the basement.
See, I pictured it the other way. I pictured it.
Oh, they're on the second floor.
Yeah, and then those steps.
Now the
out.
first and second floor can't get out. The
Right.
house.
That's what I
That's a
pictured.
fire hazard.
What do you think? I couldn't get out because of the debris?
That's right.
No, come on. You're the only person that pictured it that way.
I work
My door was
construction,
blocked because they fell down.
That's what I
can't get
thought
out.
about it. That's
I'm
I
like,
keep
what the
pushing on the door, and then somebody in there said, pull it open,
But
idiot.
Troy said debate. I'm like, what the fuck?
I
is
don't
it?
know where the fuck it's going with that.
I'm
For
like-
half a second, I thought like the outside they live on, like some of them steep, steep ass steps. And
Yes.
like, maybe like they're all fucked. I
You
don't
got to
know.
go in through the deck. It's wobbly every time you
Well,
walk.
that's what I
could
thought.
easily
That's
see
what
that.
I thought happened. Like, yeah, the fucking the deck steps collapsed. Now you can't get
Because
out.
he's the first floor. He could climb out the window.
There's
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had blueprints to the fucking house.
I'm saying mostly there's a door and a window to places.
Fine.
yeah, 100%. I'm
We'll have
like,
to dig deeper into this. Maybe we'll get pictures.
Yeah.
yeah.
They're on the wrong hill. That shit don't happen in Polish Hill. They're on the wrong fucking hill.
Right. Marty's just taking pictures of people sleeping.
Oh, dude,
Saying,
talk
help this
about
lady.
that.
Hey, Marty, why don't you help her?
Dude, that was that was crazy today. I don't even think it's so funny. Marty fucking Griffin just posted a picture on Twitter. Someone please help her with it. Like, that's the most stupidest fucking thing. Like, if anything, like, well, I don't. No, obviously he didn't take the picture, but someone sent him that picture. But it's like, for Marty to say, "Please, someone help her," like, dude, your shtick's getting old.
Yeah, you're doing a lot better than fucking
you go,
90% of the people.
think-
in Pittsburgh.
I think
You
she's
do
about to shit her pants.
Yeah.
Somebody help her.
Dude, like, I mean, obviously, like, I'm gonna go on a limb. She's probably on heroin, and it, like, you know what I mean? She
Well,
was-
he's an investigative journalist. He's not allowed to interfere.
yeah. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What if
I'm
Marty
doing
just
this
drove
in-
around in a van and just picked up people to take them up on vacation in the mountains?
Then he
Yeah.
Like, get in.
That
Right.
actually would
Right.
that would be a good result.
A
of
good
all this
reality
stuff.
show.
Yeah, Morty in the mountains. We takes you, Morty in the mountains.
Right.
Yeah.
Mountain Marty's.
And then we'll find out like 3 months later, Marty's just dropping off people in the middle of nowhere.
Just selling
Big
them.
ass
Just,
white
you
van.
know what?
Now they got to cook meth for Marty.
Like, listen, guys, we got all the
Meth
free
for Marty,
fentanyl,
that's-
but you got
that's
to
the
take a
secret.
ride up to these mountains.
Dude, John is fucking passionate about it. He just got
I can't sit in the seat no more without a back. I'd rather stand up. I got no back. You know,
All of a sudden, he
Jack
came to life,
Wilson-
ladies and
I
gentlemen.
really- I'm
Especially
about to
for the,
fall
for the
back.
back. For the backs of the seats.
Yeah,
Jack
he was like,
decided to
he
just
was
go to
like, how
flat.
about all the chairs minus the back?
Yeah.
Couldn't afford it.
Jack's like, it's bar science. Nobody puts backs on chairs.
Of course, I want you to fall backwards and crack
Right.
your head
Just
up.
then people bump into each other and they start talking.
Shit, wait till I
What is that called on Bull Rescue? The butt funnel?
The butt funnel.
wait till we get a class action lawsuit here
Yeah,
for
right.
falling off the stools.
Southside on 18th Street, caller says that a bartender and one of his longtime regulars hasn't stopped by in a while. Caller would like a welfare check. Yeah, I mean,
I mean, dude,
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
dude, if some of these
He's like, Steve ain't been here in 3 hours.
Dude, some of these dudes go to the same bar and drink the same
Yeah.
shit every day of their life.
Routine.
right.
Especially like an old school Pittsburgh guy.
Dude, I know plenty of bars where you go in and there's like 5 seats that's the same cats every
Yeah, you can't. Don't sit
fucking
there.
day.
Dude,
Or
that's
like you could say, look, Ricky's coming in a couple minutes. You gotta get out of the seat.
That's
You
like,
can sit there till 2:35.
that's like
And
John
then you gotta
said.
get up.
John's right. Especially them clubs. You go to them clubs. I mean, dude, it's religiously the same fucking people there.
Yeah,
And you know where to find them. You know what I mean? They're down the club.
right. There's a numbers guy
That's-
there.
Yeah.
You know,
Right. You know his whole story. Like he hasn't talked to his family for years.
Right.
Like,
He's
That's it.
disgruntled. He's a retired electrician.
right.
threatening to
He
quit.
may or
Loves
may
it,
not
man,
have
smoking
He
in
loves
place,
the numbers.
Yeah. may or may not have a few scripts. There's one of them at every club.
Every fucking one of them.
Every club has one of those. Gorefield, North Bend Winebiddle Street. Caller says some guy keeps putting robotic dog on his porch. That's fucking great.
That's a good
It's
prank.
like, arf, arf, arf.
I mean, that's just.
See, I'm thinking like one of those Boston Dynamic dogs. Remember those like cyborg dogs that one company was building? Like,
Yeah.
That's what I was picturing in my head.
Shirley's thinking of that cheap Target piece of
The
shit.
one that flips backwards.
I was
Yeah.
thinking like demo.
I don't think you're putting an expensive one on a porch every day for a prank, though.
I would
For
go
Gorefield.
Yeah.
Maybe it was on sale at Rite Aid since they're going out of business.
It keeps getting returned to Target. He just picks it
Yeah.
back up again, used.
Dude, Rite Aid's going on. Dude, that's another thing. Rite Aid's going on a fucking bit. No, they're still
Are
open.
they? Oh, most of them
Look at this. Here, 70% off.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
But they filed for like
$4.
chapter 13 or some shit.
I don't know what they did. I
You
don't
gotta pay
but
$4 for these sunglasses, but we'd rather watch the Godfather with commercials.
You can go you can go in there, dude. If you need batteries or Nicorette or like
Batteries.
or abortion pills, go there.
Plan
Everything's
Bs
saying
and triple A's.
Dude, I bought every battery I could buy, dude.
Here's like, I bought all the Plan Bs, triple A's, double A's. What are the square batteries? Got a couple of them for my fucking, what is
The
it?
9 volts.
Yeah, the 9 volts for your smoke detector.
Yeah, you always say
So I got the Plan Bs and the Triple A's. Throw them in your dildo and fucking until the regular birth control trips in
You
you.
got any of those terrible flashlights that never work?
Yeah.
I'll take 6 of those.
Yeah. Sell them on eBay for $1.26. Larry, let's get into some voicemails.
You got it, buddy.
Hey boys, thanks for adding Polish Hill Kenny to the podcast weekly. Now I can have a steady date with my side piece. See you later tonight, Jack.
I'm sure that's comedy, Kelly. It's definitely comedy.
Is that
Is that your lady that said that?
I don't know who the fuck that was. I never heard that girl before in my life.
That was funny. That's good. Now that I know the backstory,
Yeah.
that's good. That was good.
Water boy here. So I'm listening while I'm cleaning my green ass pool. I'm sweeping it and I hear risotto. Risotto, you don't like Animal House? You're anti-American. I'm sorry. I gotta say it. Animal House is probably one of my at least top 20 movies of all time. But to say it sucks, boo.
That was it.
You know what? You know what?
I like Animal House.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not on my top fucking 100.
You should have put it in your
It's
own.
not that fucking funny.
You could have had that
You
in
see
your-
a couple boobs in there. It's based in the 1950s.
And they were all 70s.
It's mediocre. Yeah, John Belushi smashes the fucking guitar.
To be fair, we were talking about 80s movies. That's 70s movie.
Is
too.
it 70s?
Yeah.
Yeah, get your
And
fucking
you could have
decades
talked,
right.
You should have put that in your overrated movies last week.
It is overrated.
I think it wasn't his overrated. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it sucked. That's what he was upset that. I didn't think it was like.
Well, somebody said Animal House when we were talking about the 80s movies. He was like, fuck Animal House. There's so much other shit you can watch because we were talking about 80s action movies.
Yeah, well, it still stands.
Animal House. 80s and not action.
I mean, you should watch it.
I stand on that.
Yeah, you should watch it. But I mean, I don't have.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
If it ain't a movie, like if it's on, like I'm like, I sweep by it.
You get forced to go to way too many toga parties because of Animal House. Huh?
I've never been to a toga
Well, that's
party.
the thing. Like, so many of those references from that movie are so fucking dated. Half the idiots out there.
I saw it last year.
Zip away. He don't know what the fuck.
He don't know what anything is.
No. Like, they're gonna. What is it? They're gonna kick us out anyway. We might as well have fun. Toga.
Yeah. I remember the movie. It sucked. Let's move on.
That's what I mean. No one gets those
Hey,
references.
that drunk and stupid is no way to go through life.
No, the best thing is John's like, I totally get the references.
I understand.
I just don't
right?
like the fucking movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Food fight. Yeah, really hilarious.
Boys, it's currently 6:44 in the morning. So I start work at 5:30 in the morning, and I work for a remote company out of here. Like I said, I'm a truck driver. I work for a company out of here. They pull trailers overnight to us. So I start at 5:30. Usually, if the trailers aren't there, you just wait. They're on their way. They'll get there. Well, I waited an hour this morning, and nothing showed up. So I called Erie. They said that I called off yesterday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is false. So now I'm on my way back home. I don't know whether I'm like upset because I'm awake for 8 hours, but I just don't know how to feel today. So let me know. See you, boys.
I don't know. I gave up on giving a fuck what they were talking about 12 seconds into that voice.
What did you hear? It's 6:30 in the morning. He starts at 5:30.
Basically, he went to work. He found out when he got there that they messed up.
Oh, I heard what happened. Yeah.
Do you get paid for the thing? Then it's good. If you don't, then it's fucked.
Yeah.
You got paid? Well, what the fuck is there to worry about?
I don't. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm a little hard of hearing. I didn't.
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear who it was in the beginning.
It was. Yeah.
Not amused.
Sorry, Yosh. I'm glad it worked out for you.
Oh, that was
I
Yosh.
understand what the problem was. If you got
I'm
paid.
sorry.
You're one of our best fans.
Yeah, I love you, Yosh. I didn't know it was Yosh. I couldn't fucking hear it at the beginning.
Eagle Tits muted the first fucking
Yeah,
minute.
Jesus Christ.
Why you got all these
echoes? I'm working with what I got.
Yosh, I love you. I'm
Is
sorry.
this locked up there?
Yeah, we can't go
Yeah.
upstairs.
Is it?
Yeah.
Less echoes.
Interesting.
Hey, what's up, boys? Gary from Baldwin. Just want to give it a shot. Z-Bird, just real quick. Last week you said I was a stay-at-home dad. That's not true. I am currently in between jobs.
I don't even take care of my kids.
Years. But anyways, so I was at fucking Cohen. Pissed off. Just happened. This lady fucking came in. She was fat. She was fat as fuck and had this little scooter. It wasn't a rascal, not motorized, so she was still, using her body to move it. But she goes up and she's in front of me in line. She starts ordering cigarettes. And she's pointing at these different cigarettes. Can I see that pack? Can I see that pack? This bitch unfolds her little push chair. She sits down right in front of the register, and she's sitting there. She took a seat. Her ass couldn't even fucking stand at the register for more than 30 seconds. It's fucking disgusting. What a fat fucking pig. Ugh. Damn it. Fucking hate people. All right, see you boys. Bye.
Dude,
Seems like you have anger issues.
Yeah, dude, Gary went all out on that.
You're pretty good, Gary. You've been keeping them to under a minute. Good job.
You were timing it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? It's Kenny. Listen, we want to encourage everyone out there to potential voicemailer, to leave a voicemail. Don't be nervous. Don't call in and think that you got to be as good as Polish Hill Kenny leaving voicemails, because let me save you the pressure. You're not going to be. But maybe someday after a little practice, you could be on Water Boys level. You probably won't get on Water Daughters level either. Let's be honest. Gary from Baldwin, if that is his real name, you can get on his level too. Even a bad voicemail that we get to make fun of is a good voicemail because it gets us pockets. So don't be shy. Get on here and leave us some more voicemails so Eagle Tits doesn't have to call. Like I said, did I think when I left my first voicemail that eventually I'd be on the show? Of course I did. But you don't need that type of pressure. Call up and have some fun. We're probably going to make fun of you.
Dude, I remember when we first
That was
started.
encouraging, right?
Yeah.
That was beautiful. I remember when we were like first started this shit, you were leaving voicemails and they were hilarious.
That
We
was
were like,
anonymous.
we're all trying to guess like who the fuck is this idiot? that
You're like,
left
do you
this
know this guy?
voicemail?
Do you know this guy?
You know, and I remember I ran into you at we were at 12.
12.
And I'm like, wait a second. I was like, I felt like I knew you, but I'm like, I don't know this fucking dude. Then we did like 73 shots, little fucking booger sugar, and I was like, yeah, I know this guy. I
I was with my buddy. I'm like, look, I can't tell him I'm anonymous. You got
Yeah, dude. That's right. I came back the next week, and I was like, that's when we did it at Todd's. And I'm like, dude, I think I found out who leaves the voicemails. You know what I mean? I got to the bottom of it, guys.
Well, didn't he come to a comedy show? That's how we met you, right?
Yeah, he came to the comedy show. Yeah.
First time I met him was at the live show.
Okay.
Yeah, just Jolie and Zebra were at the comedy show.
Yeah.
And Jack showed up, but he didn't want to bother anybody. Oh, hairy nipples, fucker.
And then Michael saw the amount of shots getting shoveled down people's throats. He was like, I got to be.
I gotta save my clean day, guys.
Yeah. See, I don't want to ruin this thing.
I only missed one. That guy Jimmy called up the first voicemail, crying about not having his kids or something.
Oh my God, dude!
I remember the first one. I called up and I said, Jimmy, you ain't never getting them fucking kids.
I remember that. Yeah. He gave the judge all the fucking ammo he needed to never give him his kids.
It was like such a fucking we were like hoping for funny voicemails. This dude's life was in shambles. And he's like, the judge won't give me my kids. We're like, what the fuck?
Dude, this ain't Dr. Phil.
Yeah, like
these
dude,
four idiots from Greenfield.
Like, dude, we can't.
2 a.m.
We can't help you at all.
Don't call
I don't have
drunk
any
to the
legal
judge for one.
I don't have any legal representation.
If you want to call in and leave a voicemail, dude, we love getting voicemails. Thanks. We did get a woman voicemail this week. We're looking for more of those. 412-438-8358. 412-438-8358. And like Kenny said in his voicemail, it doesn't matter what you're talking. It doesn't have to be just fucking call in. We love voicemails. And we're getting more and more. So take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. More Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
Pub in the Park. It's over in Swiss Helm Park. It's a great place. We've hung out. We've been here many a time.
I love Pub in the Park. Yeah, I can
it's
walk
over
to
in
it.
Swiss
Walk
Helm
home,
Park.
even better.
Bomb food. We've done shows over there. Great environment. But as far as like neighborhood bars go, I would say it's probably up there as one of the best neighborhood bars.
sure.
If you've never been to Pub in the Park, you got to check them out and let them know Greenfield's Finest Podcast sent you.
We would like to thank our sponsor, J. Guff's Tavern, over on Murray Avenue. They're a great bar in Pittsburgh with great whiskey and great music. Keep an eye on their Facebook page for info about their Friday acoustic happy hours.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to my Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Real quick, we just want to give a shout out to Justin Goring and Jack Goodman for being a member of our Big Dick tier on Patreon. Paid members can watch the show free at patreon.com/Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Thank you to all the Patreon people. We really appreciate it. Now it's time to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Rosado, who be corn dicking?
Sean Diddy Combs was found guilty on 2 charges, but beat the most serious ones, like racketeering and sex trafficking. Sentencing is coming up in October, so things aren't over yet. Each count carries a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. Prosecutors said their preliminary calculations indicate Combs should get at least 4 to 5 years in prison.
He's going to have to suck 3 dicks. He'll be home in no time.
Yeah, he's not going to do long.
I don't think there's no way he's going to do 4 to 5.
You know what's terrible is these fucking
artist
renderings.
Or his hair's great now.
It looks like Thurgood Marshall at the first fucking Supreme Court.
Frederick Douglass.
Yeah. What the fuck? That's the worst rendering of Diddy I've ever
We'll
seen.
get his hair dyed.
Yeah. Diddy's been
4 to
in
5
jail.
years.
He ain't got the dye, man. He ain't got the workout. He ain't got the pampering. He ain't got the lotion in his hair no more. He got the
Obviously
lotion.
has no baby oil.
The thing, like Diddy's a freak and everything like that, but like, dude, that made like those major charges getting dropped, like, and I know it sounds good, he's not gonna get 5 years, but like, dude, it sounds like he was just like, I mean, I'm not saying like some of the shit he did was wrong, but like,
he's innocent bystander.
I mean, I don't want to say he's innocent. He's a fucking freaky ass dude.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, like, you drop that racketeering and sex trafficking, I mean, you're left with him, baby. I mean, what the fuck did he get found guilty of?
being fucking wild, dude, for wilding out.
Like greasing roots, fucking Carl Winslow in the root.
We found you fucking.
That's what
guilty
I
of
thought there was
greasing
going to be
roots.
like more like, oh, dude, he's like sexually assaulted like Usher and Justin Bieber.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but
This
dude,
was like, then it was like, all right, what's the testimony? Like
Is
he was sucking jizz off in Cassie's nipples. I'm like, well, that's not illegal.
It's gross.
Right. Is there more? Like,
You're gonna get your protein somehow.
Right. And then,
That's the grossest shit I've ever heard.
I mean, I've heard grosser, and then but like that's
Look at
just
it, he ain't got no jizz. Well, I'm sure he is sucking some jizz off some nipples. Actually,
Oh,
no.
he
It's not-
takes his fruit right
Yeah,
of
I was
jizz.
gonna
there's
say
no
that,
way.
yeah.
There's no way he's in general population.
no.
He's in the hole.
Yeah, so Diddy's going to be
Quite
out
a
of here.
few.
He'll probably, some people think he'll probably leave the country
Yeah.
before.
Oh,
like,
yeah, he's gonna
who's
be
the
able
other
to
dude
leave.
who was like out of here? Who was Russell Simmons?
Yeah.
He he's
He is
that
out
comedy
of
jam
he's
guy?
and he ain't coming back.
Is that
Right.
the
He was like,
comedy jam guy?
he was like,
Yeah.
he was like, hey, God bless, and I love El Salvador.
Yeah.
Is that where he went? He did have a nice comedy show.
Yeah.
I love no extradition.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like, I'm in a country with no extradition treaty.
You doing Russell Simmons or Jazzy Cheesesteak?
That was a little bit of both.
Hey, I
That
thought
was both.
they merged.
Yeah.
They
Could be a
merged.
little Mike Tyson.
Yeah, what's up,
Yeah.
B?
They're pulling up a content warning now before Rush Hour 2. It says we all love our 90s buddy comedies, but this movie was created in a different time. For your information, certain depictions, language, and humor may seem outdated and at times offensive.
What the fuck?
I think it's because he says Chris Tucker punches Jackie Chan in the face and says, "Oh, y'all look alike."
Oh,
No,
really?
wait, so
Doesn't
the-
Jackie Chan say it back to him too?
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen this disclaimer.
Yes, let's be honest. That's the one they're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. So when I go to my shop, I make fucking coffee in the morning, and they have like meat. I have like the Sattler or the Antenna TV. It's like free channels. So the cartoons come on. Sometimes cartoons come on, and they have the same disclaimer in front of it. Like
Saying it was made a different
yeah,
time.
like this is a different time period. Some of these things might seem racist now or whatever, and it's like a cartoon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Chappelle has a whole bit about it. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's
he
talking
does.
about it in the 90s.
But it's so funny that like
I've never seen that. That's
it's
the
so
first time
fucking
I've seen
stupid. Is what it is.
they do it everywhere, dude. It's
Have any of you ever seen that before?
No.
On like
I don't watch
the songs of
commercials
the South
or
something
or,
like that, not like Rush Hour.
you know,
Yeah,
I've seen it
Rush-
on
the
cartoons.
beginning. You
If they're
fast
putting it
forward
on
to that
like
now.
something like Rush Hour, give me a fucking
Unless you're
break.
watching on rabbit ears
Rush Hour is what, PG-13?
on TV, mature now. Apparently, they upgraded.
Yeah, people were offended.
Might
Back
be-
then.
Then when
might
you're
be
13, you can watch it. Now you gotta
I
watch
don't think I've ever watched a movie and be like, I can't believe
like, oh my
they
god,
would say that.
they made a joke.
Yeah.
I've been more offended about people saying certain movies are overrated that they haven't seen. And that
You a
wasn't
big
about actual
Animal
movies.
House fan?
No, I'm talking about The Godfather.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Animal House, but no, that's.
Oh,
I can
he's
see
saying
that.
it's overrated.
Yeah.
It's like the top 50.
He hasn't watched it enough. 300 more times.
I'll tell you right
That's
now.
Watch
true,
out
too.
commercials. You probably didn't get to see Apollonia's tits.
I did.
Apollonia, yeah.
Wait, how'd you see the tits with the commercials?
They played it, and then they played the commercial.
What channel did you watch?
commercials are you
Oh,
watching? You pervert.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm thinking you're watching on
He was
cable.
watching commercials for broads who fucking are working down on
Now,
Fifth
those
Avenue.
were naturals.
Those were
Yeah.
nice. She had some beautiful
She's
tits.
like Michele,
She's
I'm
probably just
Giamo.
legal.
She
And
had
then,
that
boom.
George W. Bush.
Monday,
Yeah.
Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
She's like Sunday, Monday. Yeah, she was hot as shit.
She was. And it like that translates into today. She'd be smoking on now.
Oh yeah, and she still
Those
had
titties
that
are
fucking
timeless.
fur under.
Yeah.
Yeah, they transcend decades.
She might have trimmed up her fur burger, but you know,
Yeah, she
Not
yeah.
overrated about
That was like a number 4 fade. She took it down to a number 2.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was
Nice
Bush.
little
That's when they
scissor
kept
cut
the
on there.
Bush.
Yeah, that was Bush. That was a protection.
Surely starting to get Uncle Billy drunk.
Get him another shot.
can't
Come
have
on,
one.
Shorty. You'll want to come over after. I know.
Yeah.
Birds keep it exploding in California, and nobody knows why. Residents have been finding dead birds scattered across their yards, with several reportedly exploding in midair. There have been 13 exploded birds found so far, and the theory after autopsy is either a faulty power grid or a bird sniper sneaking around the area. Do you guys think Jackson, California, taking out birds? No, Jack would never be a good enough shot.
he's too frisky for
What was the thing that you could do? That was with seagulls. You give them Alka-Seltzer.
Give them Alka-Seltzer and
then they explode.
Well, dude,
Was
that's
that
why.
an urban legend or is that really
No,
work?
that's why you're not allowed to throw rice at weddings anymore.
Well, that binds them up. I think they die. They don't explode.
No,
from
because
it.
they eat the rice and then the
expands.
moisture expands it and then they fucking blow up and you got that fucking
It's like apple.
Pigeon guts everywhere.
What?
They blow up just like the chicken.
I thought you
Apple
said
Apolonia. He said Apolonia.
Don't you ever say that fucking
My
name
God.
again.
But dude, like I
Don't
mean,
try and be cool now.
it's definitely not some like crazy rare disease. It's some dude either shooting the birds.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, there's some.
But I know what you noticed. Like that bird got shot. He didn't blow up.
Right.
I think maybe
He got
just
blown up
getting
by a
Alka-Seltzer out there.
Right. Like yeah. Like that's like when it was Randy Johnson hit that bird. That bird blew up by a baseball.
That's a blowing up bird.
Right.
Like, his fucking feathers went fucking everywhere.
That was like
about
a one in a
one
trillion.
shot.
Maybe unless you
No,
have
you know what it's like? Remember what was that dude Fabio? He was on like the fucking
With a bird in
still
his face.
and he fucking took a bird to the grill piece. And that blew up. The video of that was pretty good.
Broke his face.
What were you saying, John?
I don't remember. Something, I don't know. Maybe somebody is feeding them shit that makes them blow up. I don't know.
It'd have to be something like, how many birds
But Jack,
are you
as
talking
far
about
as
there?
Jack's like sneaking to California and shooting them, he's
No.
a terrible shot. He'd be fucking.
Listen,
Who keeps hitting people's
Just
windows?
facing his
if
fears.
Jack pulls a gun on you, you're safe. You'll be just fine.
Insecure men are shaving their eyelashes to look less feminine. A strange and new
Yeah, that'll
trend.
make you look less gay.
Yeah.
Shave up. Get alopecia.
Got it all.
A strange and new trend is creeping into barbershops across TikTok. Eyelash trims. Play the clip. You usually just do this by catching myself on fire.
Oh, wait, I was thinking eyebrows. He's doing his eyelashes.
That's so weird.
Dude, you know
I
how
don't even like that. Right close to my eye.
Chicks
Listen,
love long eyelashes.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say people spend money to
get
grow
long-
their eyelashes.
Right.
Yeah, this dude.
That's
This
just-
dude
it's
listen, this
fucking-
he's kissed a boy and he liked it.
Dude, he's sick of getting all that cum stuck in his
Yeah.
eyelashes.
He was like, it's just so sticky.
Dude, plus, don't you like need your eyelashes to like catch it?
Yeah,
flat
get
shit,
your dirt
yeah.
out, yeah.
When I jackhammer, I don't wear glasses, so I get my eyelashes
all, all dusty.
Yeah, this dude, he's uber gay.
Yeah, you better worry about that acne.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. What you need to worry about
Yeah, ain't the
is them
eyelashes that
large
turn
ass
them off,
pores
Bob.
you got.
Yeah, the eyelashes that turn them off, Bob.
That looks like Joey Welsh.
Joey Walsh has long, beautiful eyelashes. Don't take offense to that, Joey. Brother in arms. Okay, Paris Hilton went to help a Mexican city after a major earthquake. She at one point kissed a pregnant lady's belly. Turns out the lady was just fat. It is no one's mistake. Plus, while she was there, she donated $350,000 to repairing homes.
I mean, yeah, that's not a bad trade off.
No, wait. Has anybody ever done that?
What kiss
Like,
the fat lady?
No. Just like assume someone was pregnant
Yes.
and they weren't.
I didn't. But I was with somebody that did at a restaurant
That's
to
so
a waitress
funny.
that she knew, and it was horrible.
I never
But-
said it, but you got to wait till you know for sure.
So,
just
dude,
because of not do that.
Me and my dad, we're working at this. A dude we know, we're working at this house, and his wife's him, and we see her, and one dude working with us, he's like, man, he's like, she must be pregnant. My dad was like, I think that bitch just got fat. You know what I mean? He said that, and then finally she came out and was like, no, I'm pregnant. What did you think? I just got fat? I'm like, dude, she must have heard you on her Ring fucking camera.
Oh, those
And
Ring
she
cameras.
came out to like prove to you that she's
Come here,
pregnant.
motherfucker. Feel this baby kid.
Yeah, she was like, it's kicking. I'm like, Dad, you just called this bitch fat. Like, why would you do such a thing? He doesn't care.
Well, he's mean.
Oh, he's cold blooded.
But dude, these Ring cameras, man.
Yeah.
They're catching. How many landscapers do you think just got fucking on video just
Got
peeing,
shit canned.
peeing, poop?
My
Yeah.
Ring cameras, I bought it's probably like top 3 worst things I've ever spent money on in my life.
Really?
It's bling, like wind chime sounds. And I'm
can't
like,
set
why
that
does it
shit.
keep going off? Why does it keep going off? Right? Rose in Texas. This bitch put up a wind socket. So every time the wind blows, the wind socket blows in front. There's like motion at the front door, motion at the front door, motion at the front door.
Did you take it down yet?
The wind socket
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
I'll burn that motherfucker down right now.
In restaurant news, Arby's is buying Buffalo Wild Wings for $2.9 billion. Chuck E. Cheese is opening up a line of adult arcades called Chuck's Arcade. The arcade will have old school and newer games.
Yeah, that's it, huh?
Dude, I mean, that's
they gonna have the good pizza there? Chuck E. Cheese always had good pizza.
But Chuck E. Cheese has beer.
The thing is, like, all them video games that were around, like, when we were, like Mortal Kombat and shit like that. Like,
That's what they should have in
that
there.
would be cool,
Yeah.
like, to go, like
all this stuff, like Eagle Tits was
Street
like.
Fighter.
Yeah, Street Fighter, yeah. Stuff Eagle Tits would be like.
He's like, wait a second, you don't have Legend of Zelda?
Well, no, yeah.
I know you love it too, don't you?
I have the
fucking
NES
love
NES game.
Eagle Tits would come in with his Lord of the Rings T-shirt on, like.
But dude, this ain't cosplay.
He's
bro.
like, I'm here to fuck.
He's like,
take a walk, Frodo.
Who wants my sword?
Where's all the pussy at?
No doy.
You just
And he got a fucking sword in his hand. He's casting spells with the other.
He was like, I brought my magic potion.
Yeah, he's called Rufinol.
This man of the people gives back to the community by leaving free beer on the corner. It goes as well as you would expect. Play the clip.
Got it.
This guy's a saint.
It's good, Larry. You can see the clip.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I can.
Not all heroes wear capes.
This dude was like, yeah, we about to get right.
Motherfucker took him both.
One at a time, one per customer. Did he put up a sign that says just take one?
No.
Yeah, that's cold though, dude. Don't
That's
be
like
greedy.
Halloween, when that one house would leave a boy. Please take
Yeah,
one.
right. And you were like, just dumped it in your bag like an animal.
But you got to think, too, if there is no sign up and the 12-pack's sitting here, you're just going
Sure.
to grab the 12-pack.
Look, this bitch dumped out all
Two
her
hands.
belongings.
Hmm.
And
Is this downtown Pittsburgh?
Oh, it's definitely Philly. It's definitely Philly. It gotta be.
I mean, that's a pretty cool thing to do. I mean, the homeless are thrilled. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If a guy could sell 6 of them, go buy some crack.
And he was like, this is the best day of my life.
Right. Someone gives you a 12 or. Yeah, dude.
It's a miracle.
It is. Dude,
He's like, it's a Christmas miracle. They're like, it's July.
He had he grabbed 2 12-packs and he realized he was on a bicycle. So, like, there's no way he could, like, move it. He was just, like, sacrificing the bike.
He's like, I'll trade you my bicycle for the rest of that beer.
Doctors say you can masturbate as much as you want, and it's completely healthy.
I've been telling you guys that.
There's not a top limit threshold, and there's not a lower threshold. There's not a number of times a day, a week, or a month. As long as it doesn't interfere with your daily life, mental well-being, relationships, or job, you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Geese need fed.
I've been living by that rule my whole fucking life.
Yeah,
That's why I'm always happy.
Hey, look at us, Kenny.
Uh-huh.
We're out here winning.
You don't want to chime in on this,
yeah.
because you don't jerk off ever.
Yeah, you're a cockstroker.
Dude, I mean, like, it varies. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
He
there's
puts the
some,
master-
you definitely go through cycles.
You
Like,
go through ups and downs.
You go through phases with yourself.
Like sometimes I'll jerk off like a lunatic. Like I said, like, dude, I quit watching porn, but like I hit rock bottom on the porn when I was watching those Japanese newscasters. It was like a 5 little Asian dudes jerking off on their head, and I'm just like thinking in my head, like, I'm just thinking in my head, like, I could be one of those guys. You know what I mean? Instead of me sitting here jerking off into my belly button, throwing up my belly button with my own kids, I could jerk off on this chick's head right now. You know what I mean?
Well,
Did you look into signing up for something like that?
You are jerking off on that chick's head.
Throwing up my belly button with my own kids.
Yeah, and I'm just like, dude,
Hey, kids are in the pool. Caution.
dude, probably like there's one of my buddies was like, dude, I quit watching porn, and I like laughed at him about it. Dude, he was right about not watching porn. It rots your fucking brain, dude. Because like, dude, I was like,
That's
because like
they call that cock rot.
people say they go down like a rabbit hole on YouTube, and they're like, oh, I'm looking up conspiracy theories.
You had a timing on the right scene. I've been
I'm
there.
in a rabbit hole of fucking. You got a rabbit hole of porn until it's like something. Like,
It's some weird shit.
yeah, dude. Like the one chick, they were picking up homeless dudes for her to fuck, and I'm like, how did I get here?
Yeah, I think they called it the bang bus.
No, it was called the midnight. It was called the midnight.
It's called you have problems.
Yeah, like it was called the midnight
Bust the nut
growler.
and put the phone
So,
down.
so listen, they were like,
Drop doing it.
Let me tell you what happened. So there was this chick. She was hard as fuck. Her name was Cody Lane. They were picking up, and then they would drive around and pick up homeless dudes, and then like brought them back to like a Motel fucking 6. And then she would bang these homeless dudes, and I'm like,
would they shower the homeless men first?
They'd clean them up a little bit.
What's the point then? What the fuck good is it if you're just going to clean them?
Well, they had
bang
lice in
dirty,
their-
stinky homeless.
Well, like, dude, I mean, they were still homeless, dude. These weren't like good-looking men. These were still like, you could tell they were. Even the shower, you couldn't wash the homeless.
Yeah, but when you search dirty cocksuckers, it just made them clean cocksuckers.
You couldn't wash the homeless off of.
But it was like I clicked on one. I had started it like a normal one, and then I clicked it related videos to related videos to related videos. So like 3 hours later, I'm this chick's fucking homeless dudes. I'm like, dude, I was just unraveling.
Yeah, everything's written in a different language.
How long did that fuck up your algorithm?
Which one did you bust a nut on?
The homeless dudes.
Yeah, that's
because I thought that could have been me, just like with the
you took a little time travel.
Were they in Walpole? Because that could have been me.
They really came under 376 in 2002.
Yeah, I was homeless once. I could
You
have
guys
banged.
over to Greenfield Bridges.
She's actually hard as fuck.
Moral of the story is bust a nut every day if you can. It's good for you.
Yeah, it's like vitamin D.
Kawasaki has revealed
That's
a
when the
concept
boss
video for a 4-legged robotic horse. It is still in the early stages, but the device is called a Corleo. It kind of looks like those Boston Dynamics dog robots. Why would you ride one of these? Play the clip.
What the fuck is that?
Ooh,
Oh no, I did see this. It's like riding a robot horse on it, I assume, right?
Holy fuck, dude!
Get another shot up here.
I'm gonna break that down for you.
We're watching a video right now of a robotic
I
horse.
just said, yeah.
And Shuley's like, you know what? That's just like, it's like riding a robotic horse.
I'm not an engineer, but that looks pretty much like riding a robotic horse to me. No, they go cross
That's the
streams.
fucking
and everything.
funniest thing.
Can you give me a line again?
Dude.
Yeah.
How much you think
Thank
one
God
of them
there's an
runs?
open
though?
bar here.
Yeah. All right. All right,
it's
everybody.
closed, though.
We're going to take a quick commercial break. We come back and grab more of that Greenfield's Finest podcast.
Our sponsor, Rosado & Sons Landscaping. All your landscaping needs, contact them at 412-521-9045. That includes pressure washing and chemical lawn care maintenance. We want to thank our sponsor, Fat Butcher. If you're looking for premium quality, locally sourced meats in Pittsburgh, visit Fat Butcher at 5151 Butler Street in Lawrenceville, where they offer pasture-raised, nose-to-tail cuts, beef, pork, lamb, and chicken. Their knowledgeable staff is ready to help you find the perfect cut to prepare a custom order. Explore their offerings and place orders online at fatbutcher.com. All right, this week we'd like to thank our sponsor, Greater Pitt Tree Service. Looking for reliable tree care in Pittsburgh, call Greater Pitt Tree Service. With over 28 years of experience, 437 years of combined experience between all the employees. They specialize in tree removal, pruning, stump grinding, land clearing, and more. Visit GreaterPittTreeServicePA.com or call 412-884-TREE to schedule your free estimate today.
Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim firstly to be a company that is principle-driven and achieve this by valuing the importance of ethical business practices, creating exceptional relationships with both customers and employees. Their high standards derive from a focus to detail and a priority on their reputation. So give them a call at 412-915-1694. 412-915-1694. Car problems suck, especially if the problem is too big for you to fix yourself. You don't know where to take your car and you don't know who to trust. Well, let me talk to you about Meineke Car Care, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Oil changes, brakes, maintenance, pretty much anything you need is in their wheelhouse. So if you need a hand making your car problems suck less, call Meineke Car Care Center, 412-451-8968. Ask for Arthur, 412-451-8968. Are your steps and sidewalks starting to crack? Do you miss it when they actually look nice and clean? Call Giuseppe & Sons. They handle repairs and replacements. 412-421-6711. These are the guys you can trust to help you with all your masonry work in the Pittsburgh area. That's Giuseppe & Sons. 412-421-6711.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Porch Kenny, what's grinding your gears?
Well, I want to give a shout out to Ryan today. He saw me taking out the trash at Bull Hill. Buddy I don't know. I mean, Kenny, congratulations, you're on the podcast every week now. It's good to hear. And I just thought, fame. I told Kelly, I said, I guess it's going to be tough for us to live a normal life from here on out.
Kenny, everybody has their cross security.
Fame,
Yeah.
Yeah, we getting baller. I said, if fans come up to us in public, Kelly, I got to be nice. I got to sign autographs. I got to do what I got to do. We got to keep the people listening, keep the fans happy.
Yeah, luckily for your wife, they're all usually like mid-40 males.
Yeah.
They're having drug problems.
Yeah, right.
They're asking you more money.
I can't, I might have to, sample some goods with them every once in a while.
Yeah, right. This is cause of fame. This is cause of fame,
what do you
baby.
do?
What do you think? It's free? It's not.
Yep. You get to reap the benefits. I'm the one that got to sign all the autographs and,
Dude, I did. I think this
I'll
dude was
send you
fucking
your
around
checks.
once and took a picture. Wanted to take a picture with me as I was coming out of breakfast at Eden Park. My kids thought I was like Brad Pitt. They thought I was like famous. Meanwhile, this dude was just fucking around.
Meanwhile, this dude was trying to rob
Either
me.
way, I appreciate him doing it.
No, that dude knew who you were.
Girls, listen. You ever see that guy run? He's trying to kidnap me.
All right, Julie, what do you got, man?
Oh, man. You know what? We were talking about Joey Chestnut earlier. My gear grinder is the glizzy eating contest is like the most disgusting thing in the world to me. Like, dude, smashing glizzies and like watering down buns. Like, I see no appeal to that whatsoever. Like, I get it. There's weirdos out there. Everybody got their fucking kink, but the glizzy eating contest is the most
D-Bird was watching
turning
porn.
off thing in my
It's
life.
like something similar to that.
better than Asians' heads getting nutted on a homeless car.
Dude, it's been.
I'd rather watch the fucking peeing on Asian homeless people.
Yeah.
Than fucking Joey Chestnut just sucking.
Just
glizzies
Asian
down his
homeless or
throat.
any type of race homeless?
Listen, this is an equal opportunity podcast.
Yeah.
Anybody can
DEI
get peed on.
homeless, it don't matter.
Homelessness affects everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can get peed on, but if you eat hot dogs for a living, like, you disgust me.
So you wouldn't trade places with Joey Chestnut right now financially if you had to eat them glizzies?
Dude, what do you got, like 6 months left in his life?
No, he's
Yeah, he looks healthy, dude. His man tits, dude. He looks like a fucking fat eagle tits, dude.
Without a patriotic tattoo across his chest.
Usually he comes with shots for me. He just fucking killed Larry's confidence. No, I'm just saying. Joey's like, yeah, he's a fucking grossest
Joey
motherfucker.
Chestnut isn't even fat.
Yeah.
He has man tits. We all know it. It's from them soy fucking hot dogs he was eating. He
Except for
said-
retaining water.
Yeah, he's retaining water.
None of the hot dog dudes are even fat. None of them. Hey, what
Yeah,
Asian
but they're
dude is
still
skinny?
gross human beings.
Can I ask a side question? How long have you guys been calling hot dogs glizzies?
Ever since we came on the show.
I've never heard it since
Jack
I started
actually
this
introduced
podcast.
me to it because like I think his wife's probably like 20 years younger than him. And that's what the young kids say. It's glizzy.
Because I never heard. I heard you guys call it. I'm like, is that what they said in Greenfield growing up? Like,
No,
I never heard
no,
glizzies.
No, we just said hot dogs. He needs another shot for sure. This guy.
If you're gonna twist my arm.
Is that enough beer for you to finish?
Yeah. Just give me
a shot of beer. He'll be fine.
no, just a shot. You guys embarrassed me now.
I'm not trying to embarrass you, buddy.
Oh, no, babe, you're doing a just a good job at yourself.
So Joey
Red
Chestnut,
bought horses.
you know what I was thinking about, it disgusts you. Like for some reason today we were like eating dinner. This isn't even like gear grinder, it can be. Like Jana started talking about how like she had to clean these garbage cans because she opened it up and there was like maggots in it because something must have got in. I'm like eating a piece of corn. I'm like, oh, she's like telling me, and I'm just like,
You're like, I'm
looking at
eating
her.
maggots now.
Like, why? Twice a week you got to bring up something totally disgusting. While I'm like eating food. You could have told me about this any other time besides these 20 minutes.
Wait, so completely side note, is this fake news or did you hear that Stephon Diggs said that fucking Cardi B's ass smells like an old dumpster juice?
I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear
Breaking
that?
news?
I'm not.
Breaking news.
Yeah. But no, I mean, it could be true.
I did see a
You seen
her
something about it?
BBL, something's wrong with her
He said
BBL.
it smells like old dumpster juice.
So her BBL went bad.
That is like, dude, old dumpster juice. How do you get worse than that?
She's been training for a hot dog eating contest.
Yeah, she's been shoving hot dogs up her O-ring.
She did, Jan did remind me that Rose's new business plan is going around cleaning people's garbage cans.
Yeah, clean my garbage cans. Fucking,
we'll see how you do.
Take some pictures. I'll put it on the website.
Right,
dude.
I'll be your biggest fan.
Dude, this was probably like one of the first years that I didn't have fireworks, and I'm never gonna not do it again. I'll tell you what, like sitting at your house not having your own fireworks, watching other people light their fireworks is fucking. It's like hell. It's like when I used to it'd be like doing coke, but you don't have coke, and you're watching everyone else do coke, and you're like, man, they're having so much fun right now doing coke. And you just sitting there and you're like, why didn't I buy coke right now? You know, because I could be doing it too, partying with them. Instead, I'm like watching everyone light fireworks, have the time of their life, and I'm just like sitting on my porch like, this fucking sucks.
And
I
random drug
fireworks.
Yeah, I should fuck it. You know what I mean?
They go hand in hand.
Well, yeah, the coke. I'll skip the coke, but I could have.
Yeah, there was like videos. This dude,
I'll skip the fireworks.
This dude, a friend of ours, has like a beautiful pole, and he must have fucking lit off like 10 grand worth. Of
Yeah,
and a lot of my friends were there, you know, but they didn't invite us.
Right.
So that's
I
cool.
seen that too. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I would have loved to have done something like that.
We didn't have any. We usually have at the cottage we go up to. We usually all pitch up 100 or something and get them. But we didn't this year. But I guess Tana Ligonier had them going, so we took a walk. Like
even if I'm like near
you know,
it, they
we
don't
didn't
have
have to
be
go to like
mine.
a field,
Yeah.
but we went to a nice parking lot where it's open. You get to show the whole show. So
I think I would like to like get together with.
to
dudes.
me,
The fun to me is lighting them. It's like I would
Exactly.
like to be in with like a crew of dudes, and like everyone's like, we're all throwing like you said, like throwing $100. You get like, or even like and then you throw in like if the dude really wants to do it, throws in like 500 or 1,000, but then you go have like an additional like $1,000. You get a fuck ton of fireworks,
Right, because like we're trying to find a place for our kids to go watch. I'm like,
Dude,
we go up Kennywood. Like, where do we go?
I heard Croft talking about you. He was like, Z-Bird had like a cupboard, or not a cupboard, but a pantry full of fireworks.
Oh yeah, I sent him a picture. I sent him.
He was like,
them years I used to
dude, he
get
had a pantry full. I remember the year you had the pool table completely filled with fireworks. That's when we were doing mortars in the fucking. They sent out the Coast Guard.
like you had started doing well, and then had some disposable income. And said, this is what I want to spend my money on.
It went from like fucking that to baseball cards to fucking crypto to fucking now it's like I'm like actually like I'm gonna have to actually put money away. Yeah. I'm gonna actually have to start saving money.
Well, Michael,
Did you have to sell some baseball cards to make up for the crypto?
Yeah, the crypto is like it's not moving. It's like it is what it is right now.
Yeah, crypto stinks right now.
Okay, so my gear grinder is. So we went to Longhorn Steak, decent place. Did you ever like go there and like it's like I don't know if they're like trying to rush you out, but you like order and you're like I hope they don't bring this shit all together. Like they bring the bread.
Yeah.
And then the salad, then the app, and the food. Then they're like looking at you like, dude, I'm not even done yet. Like, what do you want me to put on this shit?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not giving you this plate now.
Like, space it out. Like, of course I want to keep my salad. I'm not done with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right, but usually places like that, like, I mean, you want to, like, stretch it out so you can get a tip out of it. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
let's inflate this bill a little bit.
New
they
butts
want
in the seats,
dessert.
I guess. But
maybe John's
Dude, it was a
gonna have
Wednesday.
beer.
yeah.
Right.
It was a Wednesday. No, like, dude, it was like one of them things. Like, it was like almost like it was like the one time I went there, like I couldn't even get like this chick. Like it was took forever, and then this time it was almost too quick.
Right, it's a fine window.
And I'm like, dude, yeah, a good waitress should know. Like, all right,
You give it a little bit.
like that's time this out a little bit better. Like, all right, my appetizers are gone, and then bring the shit out. But I hate that.
Would you? I'd rather have it.
And you kind of got to
waiting too long enough.
Yeah.
Dude, I had a waitress.
I'll dump my appetizers on top of the main meal.
I was at Minio's. I mean, it's different, obviously, like kind of restaurant or whatever. But this broad, she was there. She was like, I don't want to rush you, but you need something. And
Yeah,
it was
right.
like perfect timing.
This
she didn't
Yeah,
rush
I
us
feel
out,
your
but she
pain
wanted
on
to
that
make
one.
some
That's
money because the
fucked
more
up.
I spend, the better her tips.
Well,
gonna
right,
be.
yeah, that's a bar if you're drinking. But like I said, this chick was almost kind of like, I don't know, like here's your food. Like I don't know,
hate
yeah,
my
right.
job.
Like turn the table over.
Yeah, I hate my job.
You're gonna get
Like, this guy's giving me 20%.
and then they like come over and like just hold the plate up of food. Like I don't know whose is it. I like who ordered it.
Wait, so that's the part that drove me nuts.
Well, that,
They
yeah.
just hold up a plate of
So they
food.
come over like somebody get the chicken tenders, and I'm like, yeah, she did. They're like,
No, it was
she's right
me.
there.
I got
Why don't
3
you-
kids.
Why don't you
but
set
was
it
me.
down? Is that plate hot?
Right,
You put it down.
that's a fucking for them to hold the fucking plate up and then ask you to put the plate down.
That's someone that hates.
Like, I'll hit him. Let me hand him around the table.
Yeah, that's someone that hates being
But someone
there,
that,
for sure.
that wasn't the waitress that brought it out. They sent somebody
That's
from the
why if
kitchen.
you go somewhere,
that's what sucks.
if you go somewhere there like enough, and you know like a good waiter, like no, I want. There's that one dude who's been working there 100 years, probably the best like waiter in there. Let's just start asking for him. Like,
hey, you ever go to the Blaze? Well, I know you've been to the Blaze
Blaze
many
is
times, but dude, you get Giacomo.
I love Giacomo.
He's the fucking best. He's
Yeah.
the best waiter there. I had him
Dude,
the other day.
I
was
got
like,
engaged
you know
at
what?
the Blaze.
You're my
Yeah.
guy.
Giacomo,
Did you really?
Yeah, Giacomo was there. He was like,
He bring the ring out?
Did you bring the ring in tiramisu, you old dog?
Actually, my anniversary is tomorrow. He was there.
Oh,
That's the first
hey,
time.
happy anniversary.
Right.
Joey didn't put up with you that long.
Thank God somebody
God
sent
bless.
a card today. Her aunt always sends a card. Thank God. It came today. I'm like, oh, shit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Guess we're going back to Longhorns on Wednesday.
Who was Aunt Sue? You're
Nah,
like,
Aunt
thank you,
Laurel. Aunt Laurel sent the card, and thank God I got there a day early. I'm like, why would she say? I'm like, oh, no.
Dude, that's nothing worse than you gotta be like fucking planning shit on the fly.
Of course I had it ready. I have to go get a card.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Work
You were
tomorrow.
way ahead of the game.
Yeah. I was like, Joanna, where you take me? LOL.
Yeah.
How many years is it?
14.
14.
Yep.
That's a long time.
Yep.
That's a long.
What do you sure you're what fucking 20?
146 years.
Yeah.
Sure,
Feels
you're
like
20
that,
years.
so-
In
Feels
Rosa,
like forever.
Rosa years, it's 238.
Yeah, Rose's years. That's 473 years, man. I'm a fucking. I should have died 6
It's a
times.
long
by now.
time. It's
You
separate
have.
vacations.
Just a
long.
little bit.
No,
Every
so
day.
wait. So I think. Shit, I'm like 17 years, bro.
Yeah.
It's take my debit card and go to Texas long.
That's what I did. That's what I did.
Yeah.
I was like, yes. I was like, what an idiot. I was like, I gave him my debit card. I got no, I have to like go to the bank to get
Writing
money.
checks.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so but thank God Jack got me on credit here on these fucking beers.
Put on the tab.
Yeah,
It's on
no,
the
no,
order.
yeah. Jack's not only not doing the podcast now, he's overcharging you for alcohol.
Yeah, man, so we're gonna put that on his.
It's on the
sleeve.
rider. We filled out a rider before you go.
And I need this in the green room. 700 shots of Crown Royal.
And green M&Ms.
Green.
He said the shopkeeper and his son had to beat them to death with their own shoes. That's 90s, Eagle Tits. You see that
All
one?
right, everybody, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back to wrap up Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of WrestleMania, I'm going to tell you something right now. How's your retaining wall looking outside? It's a group of pussies! I looked at your wall the other day and it looked weak. Weak, just like your frame, and I'll snap your neck in half. Oh, yeah, brother. So go get that retaining wall built back up before I climb up in there, and then I run up in your old lady's gutchies. Yeah, because a man with a weak retaining wall can't protect him, his family, or his old lady's crease. So if you need a new retaining wall, you better call Just Walls for 412-889-4401. Oh, yeah, dig it! Tell them the Nacho Man, Andy Savage, sent you.
Thank our sponsor, 12 Whiskey Barbecue. If you're craving craft beers and mouthwatering barbecue, head to 12 in Pittsburgh Southside, where you'll find over 100 bottled craft beers, 28 local drafts. Head down to 1222 East Carson Street and tell them Greenfield Finest Podcast sent you. Check out Smash and Fried on 563 Greenfield Avenue. They have great burgers and fish sandwiches. They're also hiring cooks for the restaurant, and they also have a food truck. You can email them at smashedandfried@gmail.com. Do you like hot sauce?
I like red hot.
Okay.
Artie's hot sauce. I mean, I love it. Yeah, it's
that's real
delicious.
good.
All of them. They're all good. Yeah.
Well, Artie's hot sauce is the best. Thanks for bringing that up, Kenny. So you need to try out our sponsor, Artie's hot sauce. They have about a dozen sauces available on their website, as well as their jarred spicy pickles. Up your hot sauce game and visit artieshotsauce.com, ARTIES hotsauce.com. And they do deliver, so he's like it's a good way to support some local business. Check out our sponsor, Monty Rabner at Rabner and Rabner Law. You're looking for a lawyer for anything: accident, sold some drugs, medical malpractice, fuck top dog. Call Monty Rabner and give him a call at 421-765-2500. tell them Z-Bird sent you. And when I order pizza, I always go to Capizzuto's at 422 Greenfield Avenue. Hey, it's been here a long time. Used to be Coincelis, now it's Capizzuto's. They've been sponsoring the podcast since day one. You can check out their menu by Googling Capizzuto's Pizza Pittsburgh. And thanks to Larry with this great intel, they have some really good food. Give them a call at 412-521-6570. All jokes aside, they do have great food. Ask for a steak bagel. It's phenomenal. And tell them Greenfield's Finest Podcast sent you.
Get yourself a steak bagel, 2 pizza bagels, and a Cherokee Red and call it a day.
And you're
Right.
that's a wrap right there.
A wrap.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Don't forget, coming up on July 25th, comedy show up at Square Hill Sports Bar. Grab your tickets on Eventbrite. It helps out a lot if you grab your tickets on Eventbrite, so we have an idea how many people are coming. Thanks for sticking around for the show. We're about to jump into what would Greenfield do.
What would Greenfield do? Whoop, whoop. Would you rather have to fight an orangutan once a year with a sword or fight a chicken every time you get into a vehicle? I could kill an orangutan.
I'll fuck a chicken every time I get in the car.
Nah, dude, orangutans are tough, bro.
You think?
You're going to fight that
dude,
orangutan once, and you ain't going to have no more years.
If I have a Japanese
I was in Guatemala
sword,
one time.
there's no problem.
No, all right, so listen, true story. Today, fucking
You fought an orangutan with a sword?
No, that was all made up. So I went today to fucking feed my chickens. You know I got chickens, right?
Yes.
So this motherfucker attacked me, like flew off of the thing. Like they're not tough. They fly into you like chicken. You could beat a chicken up easily, but they're very aggressive.
But every time you're getting into a vehicle, you're talking about maybe 7-8 times a day. I mean, dude, if it's a landscape,
if you're
sometimes
jacking,
30 times a day.
If you're jacking a huge pussy, yeah, it's gonna destroy your day. Like normal guys like us, yeah, chicken, you just
swat them.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm picturing I get in the car, grab
They're
the chicken
not
by its
tough.
neck, and slam its head off the dash.
Or just
Right.
kick it.
You gotta fight an orangutan.
Pretty much you do a sword.
They're damn near as smart as us.
I want to fight the orangutan with a gun.
So now we don't worry about it. We've got to play chess with this.
Yeah, dude. You ever see Planet of the Apes?
Yeah, I did. Now you say
This is
that.
an orangutan. It's a totally different species. They're kind of good. We had an orangutan.
You never seen
They'll rip your face off. They're
Any
strong.
Which Way But Loose? Right turn, Clyde. Every Which Way But Loose? Clint Eastwood movie?
Nope.
The orangutan
Never
rips
seen
apart
that.
cars.
Yeah, exactly. Monkeys
Take that sword.
are
He's gonna
strong.
take that sword, and then you ain't gonna get no more years to
Dude,
fight that
I'll
orangutan.
punch
It's
a
one fight.
chicken right in his fucking gullet, dude.
Chicken? Why do you think you call people chickens?
All
Come
right.
on, chicken.
Chicken
You're
it
a
is.
wimp.
You're
Chicken,
like,
all right,
hey,
you've won the
you're such
debate.
a monkey.
Chicken it is.
Come on, you pussy orangutan. You ain't never like that.
Robot dogs and horses. What animal would you choose for a pet robot and why?
Everybody knows this. I just talked about the robot horse there. That was
Dude, a robot pet fish be the easiest thing to take care of.
I want a
Wouldn't the
robot
water
parrot.
hurt it?
No.
Like a robot
Yeah,
parakeet.
it's shorted out.
Yeah. See, you
It
got to take care
would
of it.
take 1 second to take care of that fish.
Okay. What athlete would you want to see a biopic film about?
None of them.
No, I'd take, man.
Dude, I'd like to see like a
Jose-
Lambert.
Jose Canseco.
Cocaina.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
There was,
Jose Cocaina would be good.
yeah, well, who's the one dude on the Mets that was like just a legend? Just
Daryl Strawberry.
Daryl Strawberry.
Yeah, his
Keith Hernandez?
Keith
Keith
Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Because he kind of like played well, but just it was like Party's legendary, but he just played like
Dude, Spanky,
Yeah.
I want to see Spanky LaValliere.
Yeah. Bobby Brister. Biopic.
yeah.
Like, how many times he got bum rushed?
You know how many Lizzie Spanky LaValliere could smash?
In his root.
His root?
Doug Draper was
hole.
slamming him in his root, dude.
He was like, he just throwing darts at his throat.
Right in his root, dude. Spanky LaValliere, dude. He was jerking off the weird Japanese porn. That fucking
No
crazy.
doing.
That's what
He
I
had it on
was like-
paper, though. He had it old school on
He
paper.
was like Domo
It was like
Morgado.
vertical.
All right, who's the best buddy comedy duo?
Chitlin and the
Murtaugh.
dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Chitlin and the dude. Well, never mind, dude.
That's
Eddie
true.
Murphy and Mark Lawrence in the movie Life.
That's
pretty
funny.
good.
Yeah.
That's
good.
probably one of the best movies
That's
ever.
the best
You
call.
know what? I'm not going to lie. What was Grumpy Old Men?
That's
Grumpy
good
Old
shit,
Men? Don Lemon and
Jack Lemmon.
Jack Lemmon and the other old dude.
Walter Matthau.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
But I think Life is probably the hitter.
The upper room.
He just unplugged.
The upper room. I'll come right up in the motherfucker and start singing. I like Riggs and Murtaugh myself.
No, I remember when Mitch Story is like, dude, he's like, Life is like, it's a very good movie. It's like, Life, very funny movie. I'm like, all right, thank you, Mitch. I appreciate all your input on that.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in this week. The Greenville's Files podcast. Next week we'll be probably be able to see us. It'll be more light and everything like that in here. And have a good week. And remember, folks, Greenville loves you. We're out.